your host, Ringo. What I want to have is a pretty much a little talk, right? There's a lot that's going on regarding the Stephen Twitch Boss case, and I want to share some interesting information with you regarding this case because I have to draw the line in the sand. First thing first, let's get right to the point. Um, when it comes to this case with Twitch, I roll completely solo, right? All of these content creators that you see online that are talking about Twitch, I don't rock with none of them. I need to make that very clear, right? Moving forward, uh, if you mention any YouTuber names regarding Twitch in my comments, I'm going to block you, right? Now, I have to draw the line in the sand for various reasons. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone regarding this case with Twitch. Everyone is basically doing something that is totally different from the mission that I'm on. So I'm not working with nobody. So do not mention anybody in my comments, right? Uh, People are sharing GoFundMe links, encouraging people to donate. I don't rock with none of them people, right? I know a lot of you folks that watch my content, you may watch another YouTuber named Sunday, whatever. I don't rock with this woman, right? I'm just letting it be known. You can get mad, you can unsubscribe. I don't really care what you do. I'm on a different mission. The mission that I'm on is Stephen Twitch Boss was murdered. The mission that I'm on is bringing justice to Twitch. If people are encouraging people to donate to a GoFundMe that is not bringing justice to Twitch, that is not opening a case, I don't support that. There's another YouTuber by the name of Crystal Ball, whatever. I don't support these people. So if you see these individuals making videos and it sounds like they're talking about Twitch, those people are Anti-Ringo TV. Last night, Manny did a live stream and a YouTuber, Crystal Ball, something without a crystal ball, was in his live chat throwing shade at me. I don't know this person from nowhere, but they were throwing shade saying that Ringo TV is promoting misinformation. This is what they were doing. I got the receipts. We're going to talk about that later. Saying that I'm promoting misinformation. So you got to think about this, guys. If these YouTubers are interested in promoting or talking about content regarding Twitch, why is it that everybody's against me and I'm the one that started the whole entire investigation? Like, I've been doing content about Twitch before anybody on YouTube. I'm the most thorough. I have the most videos and the most information regarding the case. But it seems like everybody is on their own journey. So I need to make this very clear. I don't rock with nobody, right? If you rock with my platform and the content that I rock with, you got to speak that language. If you're not going to speak that language, don't watch my content. Over here, we believe that Twitch was murdered. We believe that Allison Hawker is a murderer and she's guilty. We believe that she is a horrible person and she needs to be brought to justice. We also believe that they need to reopen the case with Twitch so they can find out who was involved in the cover-up of his death. That's what we believe over here, right? I don't rock with nobody else, guys. Stop believing that because this person make videos about Twitch and that person make videos about Twitch, like we all are in agreement. I'm not with these people, right? I'm not with these people. So again, moving forward, right? If you mention somebody's names in my live chat, I'm blocking you. You won't be allowed to be on the platform to comment ever again because I'm not in support of fraud. I'm not in support of scams. I'm not in support of people misusing people in order to gain money that is not going towards justice for Twitch. I'm not in support of that. You understand? I'm in support of bringing awareness to the situation, breaking down the videos, understanding the facts, and so on and so forth. Manny is a fraud. Last night he did a live stream, taking typically more shots at me, not talking about Miss Hawker. Instead, his whole live stream was focused on me. You got to ask yourself the question: why would a man go live and his entire content is focused on me? He's talking about there's a bunch of stuff that he would never do in the real world. You know what I mean? It's like he's trying to appear like a tough guy on camera, and we all know that he's soft. But the point is, to see these people doing these things, it speaks volumes to how Twitch's family think. Because if Manny is supposed to be a spokesperson for Twitch and his family, why would he be saying the things that he was saying last night on his live stream? He was saying that people like me need to be punched in the face. Things that he would never do in the real world. Like, in today's day, 2025, we don't fight no more. We have Second Amendments. You know what that means? That means I'm not here to play games. All that talking online, tough guy stuff is laughable. If you're really about that life, sir, you'll do something about it. But the interesting thing to me is when Manny talks, right? He don't have those sentiments about Allison Hawker. He don't say Miss Hawker need to be punched in the face for making a book. You don't see him saying that. You know why? Because everybody's scared of the white man, and everybody's scared of the white woman, and nobody don't want no smoke with them, right? So I need to make this crystal clear. I don't support Twitch's family. You have to understand that. I don't support them because they're not focused on justice for Twitch in terms of reopening the case so that they can investigate who murdered him. They don't believe he was murdered, guys. That's why I told you, do not donate any money. It's not going to any cause of reopening the case. It's not. So where is the money going? In somebody's pockets. The money is going in somebody's pockets. And I don't want you to get taken for a ride by these so-called initiatives that people pull up out of the woodworks. Again, Twitch was murdered. The mother don't believe he was murdered. Manny don't believe he was murdered. Manny is trying to be like Allison. Allison is focused on mental health awareness. Manny is doing the same thing. Manny is focused on mental health awareness. He want to start a podcast focusing on mental health. What are you talking about? Twitch was murdered. Why are we focused on mental health? Because everybody's trying to get paid. And the new hustle now is acting like we care about somebody's mental health. That is what people are focused on now. So you're going to get a lot of content creators that are going to be pushing mental health. Like we're all crazy and need a therapist. Nobody's focusing on the fact that Twitch was murdered. Nobody's focusing on that. I'm the only content creator that have been teaching. Listen, if you see anybody talking about reopen the case, if you see anybody in comment sections on anybody's platforms anywhere, they watch my videos. Because I'm the only one saying that. And they're being influenced by my content. So if you see anybody saying the case need to be reopened, they watch Ringo TV. None of these content creators are saying these things. Turn them off. They're not focused on Twitch's justice. They're just making content just to make content, just to make content. You have some other clown on YouTube. We're going to do a video reaction to it. This dude went to Twitch's grave. This dude went to Twitch's grave with some damn box talking about talk box where he's looking for Twitch to speak from the dead. And yet Manny is on his Instagram talking crap. When you got some lunatic that went to Twitch's gravesite disrespecting the gravesite. Dude is at the gravesite doing rituals, speaking to demons for clicks and views. Where is Crystal Ball talking about that? Where is Manny to talk about that? Where's the family of Twitch to say, who is that guy at my son's gravesite disrespecting? Where's their family? They're nowhere to be found. You know why? Because whoever that is, they agree with it. Because remember, in the book, Alison Hawker, she visited a medium, some sort of spiritual person that was given information from the dead regarding Twitch. These people are witches and warlocks, guys. Twitch was murdered. And I believe all of these people that you see interacting on social media are all witches. All of them, even the content creators. I believe that they're all witches. I believe they all play with crystal balls, tarot cards. They do spells. These people are dark. These are dark people. And the more I investigate this situation, this was a blood sacrifice. This was a blood sacrifice, guys. Literally, the people that are surrounding this situation, that are making videos, that are making posts, all of these people are involved in divinations. These are witches, warlocks. They practice spells. They believe in speaking to spirit beings. They believe in demons coming to them to give them information. This dude was literally on video. We're going to do a reaction to it later on. This guy was literally on video sitting by Twitch's grave. Sitting by Twitch's grave, y'all. Having a conversation with Twitch from the dead. And you know what's so sad about this? His comment section is lit with people who believe this. I'm really beginning to believe everybody's crazy. People really believe in listening to demons. And none of these content creators support the magnitude of work that I've already done. 2 years I've been investigating the Stephen Twitch Boss case. And that's why I roll solo on YouTube, because I don't trust none of these content creators. These guys, listen, content creators are some of the most shady snakes there is. These people will hide their hand and secretly they don't like you, but they'll act like they like you. They'll act like they're supportive, but deep down inside, they don't like you. They want to be you. They want to be like you. They want to be on the team. Well, there's no other players on my team. It's only me. So I'm making this very clear. Don't mention no YouTuber names regarding Twitch in my comment section. I don't rock with none of these people. I don't care who they are. I don't care if you watch them and you watch me. Don't mention them in my chat. Because they're not standing on business. I'm the only one focused on reopening the case for Twitch. That GoFundMe the family set up is not going towards reopening the case or seeking justice because they believe that Twitch was murdered. It's not for that. They want to argue because they don't like what Alison Hawker put in the book. That's what they care about. That's not bringing justice. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. If Stephen Twitch Boss is dead because of taking his life, he's in hell's fire right now. I went to Twitch's mama's Instagram, right? She have a scripture post at the top of the Instagram talking about, I believe it's from the book of Jeremiah. I can't remember the exact scripture, but it goes something along the lines of, I guess, the plans that God have for you, whatever, something, whatever. If Mama Boss believed in Jesus Christ, how could she be talking about a legacy for a man that took his own life, knowing that according to the Bible, he's in hell right now? So she got to rethink her belief and think, if I believe that my son took his own life, then he would be breaking the commandments. Thou shalt not kill. So if you kill yourself, that's murder. You go straight to hell. Straight to the lake. There's no way around it. How can you fight for justice for someone that took their own life? They don't have no legacy no more because they took their own life. You understand what I'm saying? If people are not focused on the fact that Twitch was murdered by now, you're all lost. All of you folks that are giving money, you're wasting your time. That money is being used for other things. I tried to warn y'all, but it's like you're hard-headed. You're not listening because you're emotionally invested. And a lot of this have to do with these YouTubers that are not on code. They're not on code, guys. In order for us to bring forth justice for Twitch, people have to be on code. And what I'm seeing right now is everybody's working with one another. Crystal Ball is working with Manny Cross. I seen her in his live chat throwing shade at me. Saying, oh, I saw one of his videos and it was horrible and blah. I got you. That's why I said, don't mention my name. Don't mention their names in my live chat. None of these people. I don't rock with none of them. I don't endorse them. I don't recommend nobody support them because those people are anti-Twitch. Once you try to speak negativity against Ringo TV, when I've been on the case since the day the man died, focusing on the fact that he was murdered, and you speaking ill of me, and I don't even fucking know you, you bugging out. That just tells me all of these content creators watch me in the clouds. They all watch me. They watch me because when they got negative criticism, because they don't like the fact that I'm speaking the truth and I'm pretty good at what I do, they see me as competition. I'm the best in the game when it comes to investigative reporting regarding Stephen Twitch Boss. All of you content creators, get your info from my platform. All of you. None of you do any research. None of you read. None of you study. You come to my platform to get whatever you need. And then you go to your platform, regurgitate what you hear me talk about, and try to act like you're an expert. You can continue to do that. But if you're not speaking the truth regarding the fact that Twitch was murdered, you're wasting all of our time. All of you viewers that believe Stephen Twitch Boss killed himself, you are an enemy to his legacy. You're an enemy to his legacy because if a man murdered himself, how could we support that? Ladies, to all you mothers out there that have baby daddy issues, meaning your baby daddy ain't shit. To all you sisters out there that got a baby daddy from hell that don't want to take care of his kids, that abandon his kids, do you respect that man for abandoning his kids? Do you respect a man that abandoned his kids and left you to suffer taking care of them damn kids? Do you support that type of nonsense? Would you love a man that take care of his own business, but he don't take care of his kids? You would support that? How many of you ladies support men that abandon their children? You support that? So why would you talk about let's uphold the legacy of a man that took his life and left his kids to die? Are you bugging out? Is everybody crazy? You cannot support upholding the legacy of a man that took his own life and was so selfish enough to leave his kids behind. If you believe that Twitch took his life, you are an enemy to his legacy. If you believe that, because he don't got no legacy if he took his life. Because once a man take his life, all bets are off the table. He's not a man. He's weak. He's a weak man. I cannot show no empathy for a man that take his own life. I can't. And this is why I don't believe the narrative they want you to believe. Gail King, We coming for you later. That's right. We saw what you did on ET. Yeah. You said there was no note. You said there was no note with Twitch. Now, either you tweaking or somebody is all messed up, because if you're supposed to be this great journalist, if you're supposed to be this interviewer, how you got that wrong? How you got that wrong? How could you? And you didn't get it wrong once. You got it wrong multiple times. You was like, oh, there was no note there. Oh, yeah, there was no note by the body. What? Oh, we got the tape. How could Gail King make such a horrible, horrible mistake? Because Twitch was murdered. Why Twitch's family ain't going at Gail? Why Twitch's family ain't holding Gail accountable for publicizing misinformation? Crystal ball, where you at? Gail King said there was no note. Where's the misinformation? Oh, nobody ain't talking about it? Manny, what's going on? Gail King said there was no note at your boy. No note. So who's telling the truth? Because when we look at the initial report, it said that when Twitch died, there was a note alluding to past challenges. So who's telling the truth? But yet Twitch's family went to Gail King to do an interview. Y'all played yourself with that one. Bad mistake. Y'all should have never went to Gail. She's a part of the system. You know? They all in together, guys. Listen, Gail King don't care about Twitch. She don't even know about him. She didn't even do no damn research. These people did an interview without even reading the book. These people did an interview without even looking at the book. You're supposed to be prepared for these things, dog. I'm doing way better work than Gail King. They don't even want to give me my credit because, once again, I'm a black man. You know how it is. You got to be white to be right. When you're a black man, oh, you got to be, you can't be educated when you're black. If you're white, oh yeah, we're going to believe you. All the research I've done, all of the work and countless hours of putting together video after video, research and everything, exposing the truth, exposing all of these frauds on social media, all of these opportunists. Manny's a fraud, guys. I already told y'all that already. I told y'all that he was going to make a video, do X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. How come Manny didn't post Mama Boss's GoFundMe on his Instagram? Because he mad y'all don't want to give him no money. Remember, he was begging y'all for money? Y'all didn't give him no money. So he's not promoting Mama Boss link. He put, oh, to find the GoFundMe, go to Mama Boss page. Why don't you put her GoFundMe on your page? You don't want to use your page to help them to make money. Because you want the money. Everybody want the money, guys. Everybody want the money. All of these people are in bed together, guys. All of them. All of them. Imagine, Manny goes live, and rather than him focus on Allison Hawker, his focus is me. He's focused on me. You know why? Because I'm speaking the truth. And when you speak the truth, it get under everybody's skin. And I see all the shade these content creators be posting. I can read between the lines. Look, all you content creators, whether you mention my name or not, I don't rock with you. Let that be known. I don't rock with you. So don't even mention my name. You know what I mean? Because I'm about justice for Twitch. Real justice. You understand? Reopening the case so they can find out what really happened. I'm the one who asked the questions. I'm the one who been putting out the content, making the world know why we don't got footage of the man walking in the motel. Where's the footage? Where's the footage of Stephen Twitch Boss walking in the motel, going to the reception desk to get his key to get his room? Where's the video? Where's the video of Twitch leaving his house? Where's all the info? Allison destroyed all the information. She sold the house. She want to buy the so-called motel so she could burn it. She cremated Twitch. I mean, you can't see that the man was murdered? You look at that man's gravesite, there is nothing there. No flowers, no hearts, candy, no photos with the family. There is nothing at his gravesite. I'm like, damn, they just cremated this man, threw him in a damn box somewhere with dust, and got rid of, they did him dirty, man. That man was murdered. Twitch was murdered, guys. Twitch was murdered. And everybody's cashing in. CBS is cashing in. Because when CBS posts the interview with Stephen Twitch Boss family, all of those views they get, they earn a check from YouTube. So that's big money. 100,000+ views. Oh yeah, you made a little bag right there. They making money. People Magazine, they made their money. You see how that worked? CBS made their money. People Magazine made their money, right? Manny don't got a problem with them making their money. Allison Harker puts out a book. She makes her money. Crystal Ball do 1,000 videos about Twitch. They make their money. Manny don't have a problem with them making their money. Everybody else that does videos about Twitch, they make their money. Nobody got a problem with that. Ringo TV does videos. Everybody got a problem with that. Oh, he just want to make money off my dead friend. What? Your girl Crystal Ball, she's making a heck of a lot of money off your boy. You don't got a problem with that? Well, of course not. I mean, everybody got a problem with a black man. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. And it's sad, man, because it's like, damn, I'm putting out all this truth and people still blind. All this truth I'm putting out here, people still sleep. Again, if you're joining in the chat, right? Moving forward, anytime I go live about Twitch, do not mention YouTuber names. Don't tell me about so-and-so. Don't send me no. If you send me a DM message promoting a YouTuber that's talking about Twitch, I'm blocking you. If you post comments in my comment section mentioning names and I see it, I'm blocking you. You know why? I don't rock with none of these people because they don't support justice for Twitch. All I see people doing is regurgitating information I've been talked about, but they're not focused on justice for Twitch. They just want a check. That's it. They're not saying, we got to fight for justice, and he was murdered, and salute to Ringo TV. You know what I'm saying? He been on the front line putting out the content. You know what I'm saying? I want to share my thoughts about it. I really believe they ain't doing that. They trying to build their own name. They're trying to establish themselves. That's why Manny is upset with me. Because Manny, he want to be me. He want to be the guy that is influential. But he's not really good at communicating. He don't got communication skills. He don't. I don't even know why he's trying to start a podcast because it's a waste of time. Nobody don't care about that podcast. That podcast is dead already. Before it even began, nobody's interested in that. You know why? Because we know why you're doing it. You're not doing it because you care about anybody. You're not even a medical practitioner. You're not a therapist. You're not a licensed therapist. You don't know anything about how to deal with depression, anxiety, and so forth. So stop it. You know what I mean? Don't even play yourself. So again, I got to keep repeating myself because I know I'm in the YouTube Shorts algorithm, which means a lot of people that might be coming in may not even know who I am. I'm Ringo TV. Ask about me. You know what I mean? Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. and thumb up the video by double tapping the screen, right? Now, if you're new to the platform, let me break some things down to you. Number one, if you are a fan of Stephen Twitch Boss, I've been covering the case with Twitch from the day he died. On day one, my first video, I made it clear that Twitch was murdered. Twitch was murdered. My first video. And I've been telling everybody from the beginning, he was set up, they killed him, and they covered it up. We did a thorough investigation. I have almost 70 videos. 2 years on the job. And all of these content creators, they know who I am. They watch my videos. That's how they learn. They watch me. Oh, you bragging. I could fucking brag all day. I'm the man. What are you talking about? I'm the man. I'm the one that put in the work. How you going to tell me I cannot talk about what I've done when I did this before everybody? You got other people trying to be me. And they don't even give me no credit. You going to tell me I can't acknowledge what I done? You bugging. I've been doing this work since day one, bringing awareness to the fact that Stephen Twitch Boss was murdered and there needs to be justice for him and an investigation into who murdered the man. From day one, I've been talking about this. Twitch's family been quiet for 2 years. Never said a word. All of a sudden now, they got GoFundMes. They want to do interviews on Gail King because of the distraction of Miss Hawker's book. So for 2 years, they've been quiet. 2 years. They never reached out to Ringo TV for an interview so that they can share their truth, so that we could get the word out there, so that we could speak on the real issues. No. But they know about me. Trust me. Everybody watching my videos. They just don't like the fact that I'm so bold. So it brings into question, what are their motives? Do they want it to be that Twitch is being known for taking his life? Because Mama Boss haven't come publicly and said, my son was murdered. She never said that. The brother don't believe that either. Manny don't believe that. All the people that act like they're in support of Twitch, they all believe that he took his life. If Twitch took his life, I don't fucking care. Because there is no justice in fighting for a man that took his own life. Where are the graduates? Where are the intelligent people? You cannot fight for justice for someone that took their own life. You can't. But you can fight for justice for someone that was murdered. If a man was murdered, you can fight for his justice. Only if he was murdered. And that's what I believe. If I didn't believe that Twitch was murdered, I would not be making no videos. I'll say, fuck him. You know why? Because he left his kids. I'm a father of 4 girls. I'm a girl dad, all girls. Any man that would abandon his own children is a selfish ass, weak man. So if you believe that Twitch took his own life and left his babies behind, why are you fighting for that? Forget him. May he burn in hell for not only abandoning his children, but hurting his family. Now you tell me, why would Twitch's family be so gun-ho about, oh, all of a sudden this, all of a sudden that, if their own loved one took their own life? He obviously didn't care about none of you. He didn't love none of you. Because if he took his own life, he did not love his mom, he did not love his brother, he did not love his kids, he did not love his wife. Wake up and stop being dumb. People are ruled by emotion. I'm making 100% sense. If a man took his own life, listen, he don't love his family. He don't love his kids. He don't love his mother. He don't love nobody. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. You can't love nobody. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. So why is anybody shedding a tear for Twitch if you believe he killed himself? If you believe he killed himself, why are you shedding tears? You should be angry with him. How dare he take his life and leave these kids? How dare he take his life and leave his family hurting, mourning? So he caused his own family pain. And the family want to set up a GoFundMe because they mad of what Allison put in a book, but they're not focusing on seeking legal counsel on how to get the case reopened. Why they're not doing that? Why the Boss family is not seeking legal counsel on how to investigate the death of Stephen Twitch Boss? Because they believe he was murdered. Why they're not doing that? Why they're focusing on money? Why? Why they focus on money and not focused on what's important? This doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't trust nobody on YouTube that is talking about Twitch. That's why I have to make this video, to draw the line in the sand. I'm not emotional. I think only by logic. All my videos is based upon logic, not feelings, not emotions. Nobody can tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a father of 4 girls. I know what it's like to take and raise children. I know what that's all about. And there is no way that a man would go take his life if he loved his children. If a man loved his children, he ain't taking his life. To take your life means you never love your kids. That's Twitch's legacy. Twitch's legacy, if you really get serious and think logically, says he never loved his children, never loved his wife, never loved his family. Why? Because he killed himself. And nobody could argue with me about that because it's the truth. I did a poll in one of my streams, I believe last night or earlier in the day. I'm not sure when I did it. And I asked the question, if a person took their own life, where do they go? Heaven or hell? 500 plus votes later, I think we had about 80 something that said heaven. And I think about 17 or 18 said, I think 80% said hell they go to if they killed themselves. And about 17 or 18% said heaven. And it just goes to show that people are sick in their mind, because anybody that believes you go to heaven for blowing your brains out, you're crazy. The most vicious thing you can do to yourself is take your own life. Imagine putting a gun to your head and pulling the trigger. Imagine the shock of your soul forcefully being disturbed in such a sick manner, of yourself taking a firearm, placing it on your head, pulling the trigger. That is a shocking way to die. You shocked the spirit out of existence. Do you really think you're going to heaven? You're going straight to hell. So once you understand the spiritual laws and the spiritual facts, If Twitch took his own life, he's in hell right now burning. He's in hell. So what are you trying to uphold a legacy of a man that's in hell? Does that make sense? Come on, man. That man was murdered. That man was murdered, and he is literally hoping that somebody would speak the truth. Before Twitch died, somebody was there, and Twitch was like, damn, they got me. Right before he died, somebody did this to him. And he was like, damn, my kids. Come on. I got kids, man. You got to go, bro. And they killed him. And Allison know who did it, because she's a part of it. And I've been saying this forever, and people act like they don't hear me. None of these other YouTubers are saying that. Always remember that, guys. Crystal Ball is not saying that. Sunday ain't saying that. Anybody else that you see talking about Twitch, none of them is saying these things. Because their job is to keep your emotions focused on, just being emotional. To keep this thing going as long as possible. No results. Again, how could the family want to seek legal action or take legal action against Allison? What is their end goal? Money? If it's money, now we know. You're not seeking justice for Twitch. You're trying to line your pockets. You trying to line your pockets? How could you uphold the legacy of Twitch if he murdered himself? People, wake up. Use your brain, please. Is it that hard to use your brain? If you take your own life, you don't got no more legacy. It's tainted forever. You know? Forever. Shout out to Forever Studios for the support. It says blessings at Ringo TV Reactions. Wake the hell up, people. That's a fact. Wake up. Look, guys, ladies, gentlemen, listen to me very carefully. Right? Let's say, for example, and I talked about this in my last stream. I've been a little league baseball coach. This is just an example. I've been a little league baseball coach for about 15 years. I raised practically all the kids in the community. All the families know me. I'm the neighborhood dad, the neighborhood uncle. All the young boys, they all look up to me as a father figure. All the parents, they love me because I've been helping their kids play baseball, teaching them how to bat, how to catch, how to run. 15 years doing this, right? All of a sudden, I get caught up in a scandal. The news media put out a report. Longtime baseball coach molest young boy, 8 years old. What happened to my legacy? Put the answers in the chat. Put the answers in the chat. What happened to my legacy? 15 years. I'm the people's champ. Everybody loved me. I've been doing so much good work for the community. Man, everybody, I raised all the kids. I've seen them raise up to young men. But because I had a transgression, what happened to my legacy? You're done, right? Done. I'm finished. They coming for me. All the fathers are coming to kill me. Everybody's going to hunt me down. I'm dead. It's over. See that? No matter how much good I did for 15 years, if I was a coach and had 15 years of being a great coach for all that time, helping all the youth, watching them from young boys raised up to men. If the news media came out and said that I got caught and it's on camera molesting an 8-year-old boy, my legacy is over. I'm done. No matter how much apologies I give, even if I do prison time and come out, nobody will ever trust me again. You see that? Think about that, guys. Hold on. Let me block this person real quick. All right? Think about that. This is not a game, y'all. This is not a game. And this is what I don't like. And to the person who got blocked, you coming in here putting clown faces like I'm some fucking clown? You think this is a game? You got to really watch what you post. Because if it even imply that you're talking to me, you're going on the block list forever. And I don't care who you are. I'm not here to play games. Now, once you understand that example that I just shared, if Twitch was this great guy, the dance community loves him, everybody love him, and then he end up killing himself, he don't have a legacy. Because now, how are we to look at him as this loving, good man that cared about his family? How? He killed himself. If that's what you believe. Right? If he killed himself, it's the equivalent of saying, I don't love my children. That's the first thing I want to look at. I got 4 girls, guys. 4 daughters. When I look at my little girls, right? Elder is 16 all the way down to 8. 8 or 9. I done lost track. So many girls. When I look at them, I see me. When I look at their faces, I see me. Even when sometimes they get on my nerves, I see me. And I understand that I got to do what I got to do to get them to the next level. Because they didn't ask to be here. So for a man to take his own life and leave his children behind to suffer, he's not a man and I can't respect him. I can't respect him. That's like a deadbeat dad that had a baby but don't want to be there to supply what the baby needs. Baby mama crying for Pampers. The father's like, the child ain't mine. I don't care. What? You slept with her, dog. That's your kid. It looked just like you. Well, I'm not giving no money. She probably was sleeping around. It's not my baby. So Twitch is known right now as abandoning his children. How is that something that's good? And how is it that the Boss family are not comprehending that? If you believe he took his life, then you're basically saying Twitch abandoned his children. And I don't support that. I'm not going to feel sorry for a man that abandoned his children and left them to fend for themselves while he so selfishly take his life because he couldn't deal with his own demons. That's a selfish act. You know? So here at Ringo TV Reactions, we believe Stephen Twitch Boss was murdered. That's what we believe, at least for me. I believe Twitch was murdered. They killed him. The industry killed him. Think about this, guys. Once he left the Ellen DeGeneres show, everything went downhill. Once he left the Ellen DeGeneres show, everything went downhill. Up to now, how come Ellen DeGeneres haven't given a public statement regarding Aldous and Halker's book? Blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice, guys. And I hope you like my new setting here. I'm walking around the house. I'm like, you know what? The pantry is pretty cool. Pantry is pretty cool. I'm like, this is a nice, quiet little room. I don't have to be in the studio. I could just come here and do a quick vertical live, set up my lighting and whatnot. And I'm going to start to do this more often. I like this space here. I could grab a bag of chips if I want. And, the only thing is I don't have no soda in here. Ain't no outlet in the pantry area. But it is what it is. I like this area. Right? So, think about this, guys. Ellen DeGeneres have not given not one public statement since the book was released. So you have to think. Why she's not talking? Why she's not talking about this? If she loved Twitch. Twitch was blood sacrifice, guys. Blood sacrifice. A blood sacrifice. And I seen that one. There was an episode where P. Diddy was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. And Twitch was there. And Diddy had his arm, I believe, around Twitch. And when I saw that, I was like, they got him. Trust me, guys. I believe that the family may have been paid off not to look at Allison as if though she had anything to do with the death of Twitch. Because they're just not talking about the things that are important. They're focusing on things that is a distraction. I told you, the book is a distraction. The book is a distraction. We know the book is full of ish. I'm still reviewing the book. There's a lot more videos I'm going to make about the book. But that's not exposing what the book says. Does not, how can I say? It does not reopen the case for Twitch. All it does, it educates us on the mind of Miss Halker so that we can know that she's a suspect in the death of Stephen Twitch Ball. So if I'm reviewing the book, it is not for some, point of me just making a video. It is to show you the red flags that Miss Halker book is incriminating because it's her alibi. It is her alibi to distance herself from the murder. And this is what I've been trying to show people for the longest, but people are not understanding the severity of the case. It's real, real serious. So I need for people to realize this. When I do content about Twitch, I am ultra serious about what I do. The people that I expose and talk about, when I expose these individuals, it's because I'm telling you the truth. Just the other day, we did the video where we exposed the fact that Twitch had his best friend on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Manny said that he was his best friend. You can't have more than one best friend. You only have one. In this lifetime, you only get one best friend. That's a fact. Everybody you knew from preschool, kindergarten, all the way up to college, you will only have one best friend. Everybody else will be associates and snakes. Snakes, a bunch of backstabbers who will cling to you, acting like they know you, but they're just associates. They're not your best friend. They're not. You only will have one. And sometimes that best friend may not be there too long. Sometimes they may part ways with you and move on. But you'll know who your best friend is. But when we looked at that video, the best friend that was on the stage sitting with Mama Boss, it was not Manny Cross. So when you see that guy continually acting like his friend now, that's not his friend. That's why he keep focusing on me. Because I'm telling you the truth. If you were really his friend, you would be ignoring me. You wouldn't even be paying me no mind. But by the pure fact he got to keep saying something, all he's doing is giving me more ammo. Anytime Manny speaks, he's giving me more content. More and more content. The more he speaks, the more content I get, the more I'm able to break it down and make him look crazy. Because I'm good at what I do. Now, his latest video expressed more violence, more hate, more aggression. Dude said he want to crash out. We got it on tape. So I'm trying to figure this out. Do the Boss family support all the sentiments of Manny Cross in that video? Because he said he want to crash out because Ringo keep making videos. He want to crash out. So basically, Manny want to be put in a box. Manny want to go in a box over some content. But this is what happens when people are not really true. You would expect Twitch's friends to walk with a certain level of respect for themselves. But he was crashing out in that video. You know what he said in the video, guys? He said that Twitch contacted him to ask him his thoughts on beating kids. What? Manny Cross said that on his live yesterday, that Twitch would contact him on advice on how to beat children. What? How to beat children? So Twitch contacted Manny Cross to get advice on how to beat children? That's what he said, guys. This is what I'm saying. The man should just shut his mouth, because the more he speak, the more content I get. I get to talk about these things now. And these are his own words. These are his own words, guys. Why would Twitch contact him for advice on how to whoop children? So Twitch was whooping his kids? So was Twitch a child abuser? Was Twitch a child abuser? Oh yeah, he said that. At the person who says, ain't no way. Oh yeah, he said it. Manny Cross said it. We're going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about it later. I couldn't believe when he said it. I'm like, damn. Do you realize what you just did? I got it on tape. Oh yeah. And shout out to the person who said he was live. You know, I have ways of watching a live without him knowing. Because what he was waiting for was for me to appear in the live. You know, like how when you're doing a live on Instagram and you click and it says, so-and-so has entered the chat. I'm familiar with social media. You would never know if I'm watching. I had to record the comments. That's what I was mainly focused on. I wanted to see what the people were saying, you know? And it was just sad, man. I couldn't believe it, the things they were doing, man. But anyway, guys, this situation is just bad, man. Situation is really, really bad. Because it's like, damn, why people can't see the truth? Why not? Why people can't see the truth? And I'm continuing my research, continuing to do this work, But I just need y'all to know I don't rock with none of these YouTubers. Regardless if you watch them, you watch who you want to watch. I don't care who you watch, right? If you rock with this platform and the work that I do, respect my platform. Don't mention no YouTuber names. I don't support none of these people. I try to, give people the benefit of the doubt because, certain times people talk about Twitch. I kind of think, okay, maybe they're concerned about, no, I don't rock with nobody, right? So do not mention anybody names in my comment section because these people are not for Twitch's justice. They have another agenda, and I'm not on their path. I'm on a different path. My path is seeking justice for Twitch, producing content for the fans of Twitch so that you guys are educated and informed and you're able to go out there and spread the message. Hopefully, when you go to all these other platforms, you're able to mention my name because all these other content creators, they don't mention my name. You know what I mean? And if they do mention my name, sometimes it's not really because they're supportive of what I do. It is so they can make viewers believe that they're aligned with me. You have to understand how this works. Just because somebody mentioned you does not mean they support you. Doesn't mean they agree with you. It will make you as a viewer, in case you watch me, it'll make you follow them because you think in your mind that they support what you do in terms of what I do. Right? So I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. I got to pretty much take care of some business. It is what it is. Yeah. So, hey, again, if you end up getting blocked, it's because you didn't watch this video. Do not mention content creator names in my live chat. None of them. Don't mention them. Don't send me no DMs with them. None of them. Because they're not focused on the purpose that Twitch was murdered. They're not talking that talk. They're focusing on mental health. He took his own life. I'm not with that narrative. I don't support that. Twitch was murdered. And if YouTubers are not focusing on that, I don't support them. I don't support them. Because you're sending mixed messages to the viewers. You're confusing these viewers because they'll come to my platform, they'll hear me say the case needs to be reopened. Twitch was murdered. Then they'll go to your platform and hear you talking about mental health and how Twitch took his life. You're confusing people. On my platform, I tell you all, do not send not $1 to that GoFundMe. Don't do it. You're wasting your money. It is not going towards reopening the case. It is not going to bring an awareness that Twitch was murdered. It is focusing on trivial matters regarding the book. To the Boss family, you're never going to see those kids again. Do you not realize that? By the pure fact y'all starting GoFundMe to take legal action, all of a sudden it's never going to make y'all see them kids. By the pure fact y'all went to Gail King, she's never going to make you see them kids. And guess what? She don't have to. Those are her kids. I'm just saying, fam. So, hey, we're going to get up on out of here. We're going to continue our conversation. We're going to continue the message. We're going to continue to keep Twitch hope alive for justice for Twitch. We're going to continue this work. And it is what it is, man. Just be mindful of what I said in the video regarding these YouTubers. I don't rock with them, guys. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. So just because they're talking about Twitch, do not compare me to these people. None of these people do not have the extensive work and the research that I got on this platform. Nobody got that level of work. Nobody. Go look at my playlist in the community section. On the post section, I got literally under 70 plus videos. Not 5-minute videos, not 10-minute videos, hours upon hours long of content, breaking down everything from the beginning all the way to now. The best research. If the FBI watched my content, man, they'll be able to crack that case wide open because they would know all the key players, everybody that's involved. There's a lot of people that are involved in the cover-up of Stephen Twitch Boss' death, even down to Gail King. Gail King said in an interview, she was doing a reaction, and she basically said there was no note found at the body. And she said this thing like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, wow, you're supposed to be a journalist and you don't know this? Wow. I'm done, bro. You can't trust nobody in the industry. Gail King got exposed and she lost all credibility. Gail King, you lost all credibility by what you said in that interview. For you to publicly say there was no note, it speaks volumes of this cover-up. Because what it could mean is twofold. It could mean that there was never a note, for real, and it could mean that they lied about the note, meaning there was never a note, but they said it was one in order to make us believe that Twitch took his life and left a S-word note by the body. So somebody's lying and somebody's telling the truth. You understand? So, hey, we're going to catch you later on, guys. Again, when you're in these YouTube streets, these social media streets, you got to spread the word about Ringo TV because these people do not want people to know the real truth. We're focused on justice for Twitch. So mention my name on their platforms. Get them mad. And I guarantee you, if you mention my name, they're going to block you from those platforms. And once they block you, you ought to know they don't want you to know the truth. So that being said, rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll catch y'all later. It is what it is. Let's go. We out of here, y'all. Y'all take